And I've just realised that I've been muted this entire time. So sorry anyone who just had to experience the last couple of minutes without listening to me. And I've just been talking to myself about everything. You missed me talking about politics. Anyway, welcome back to I'm Not Good at Video Games. As you can tell, I'm apparently not good at sorting my own equipment out either. What was I saying? China. Yep, round 7. It's going to be good. At the moment, we haven't had the tables rectified from last week, so I don't know how it is. However, at the moment, before last week, I was equal with Super Steve again, I believe. Let's have a look. No, I was 3 points off Super Steve last week. I was in 6th. And us as Red Bull, we're in 4th, 26 points behind Haas. So anyway, here we are. China's a good track. I quite enjoy driving it. I barely get any corner cutting things. Purely because of the fact that it's just a sort of track that doesn't really have it. But let's see. I don't know how today's going to go. I've been doing a practice with a few of the guys beforehand, and I'm kind of middle of the road between them. This was me, Jake Lee, Super Steve, and Grimo. As I always say at the start of these, it is all about being consistent and staying out of the way of people, you know, barging into anyone else. You know, it's going to be fun, I think. I think a lot of people are saying that they want rain here. I really hope we don't. I have a feeling that I'm going to be a bit slippy in the rain. But we'll see. I'm going to put my YouTube link in the driver stream chat just in case anyone wants to watch it. We've got until 8, so we've got 3 minutes. We've got hoping to get a couple of more drivers, but we're waiting to hear from them. Sossum Pat still hasn't chose his car. At the end of the day, if he doesn't, I don't care. No, I do care. I want everyone driving as much as possible. At the end of the day, as much as he might be getting in people's way, as much as he might cause a few incidents, as long as he doesn't cause an incident with me, like last week, I don't care. So yeah. So let's have a think about China. So it's a Hermantilke track, which usually means it's not going to be the kind of track that you can overtake on. Obviously, it's a bit different on the games, just because the effect of dirty air isn't as much. It is still quite a big thing. You feel it especially around the tight, twisty tracks like Monaco and Azerbaijan. But, you know, it's quite an open track this is, so you've got numerous knot lines to go in. I think this is the kind of track that, if it is wet, the go-karting line that they always talk about in the actual F1 is really important, because if someone has a slide, if someone's just a bit slow on traction because it's so wet on the racing line, going around that go-karting track where you've got a bit of free air, you don't have the dirty air that you've got from before, you don't have the spray, that's where you can start overtaking people. So we can always hope that if that's the case, I can try and find some of those lines. But equally in the dry, it's the kind of track that you can overtake quite well on, which is not the same as other Hermantilke tracks. However, the one thing that was the same is this was built for a hell of a lot of money. 500 million this track was built for, which is why the fact that it's not going to be on the calendar for a second year in a row is going to be a big thing for them, especially since the fact that in 2017, I think it was, they signed a 3-year contract till 2020. And then since haven't been able to race there. You know, it's difficult. You know, it's the kind of track that I think a lot of drivers look forward to and a lot of viewers kind of disregard, just because it's the kind of track that, same as Japan, it's on really early in the morning, same as Australia as well. So most viewers, especially in the UK, don't get to watch it live. And as much as, yes, there are millions of F1 fans across the globe, a lot of them are from the UK. I mean, just look at this league itself in just Europe. A lot of them are from the UK. So we'll wait and see how it goes. But yeah, it's China is hopefully going to be back on the calendar at some point, but who knows. Barrichello won the first race here, I think it was, in 2004, which is obviously, that was Shui's year. That was the big, this is all Shui can give, kind of like how last year we felt was Hamilton's. We don't know what's going to happen in 2021. Obviously, with 23 races, he could end up breaking the amount of points scored in one season record. Oh, and I think we are ready to go. Let's see, has Jake Lee gone? Yes, he has. Right. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully, I won't crash out or break my front wing in this one, but who knows how much I'm going to run into other people. If I do crash out, don't worry, I'm still going to commentate over this. I've had 5 people view the past couple of videos. To those 5, and no incidents, so that's those 5 people, thank you. It actually means a lot, because everyone's going to start somewhere, and for me to make F1 content to begin with, I know can be difficult, and the fact that it's got no edits and no let's choose my, no, I'm going to go mediums, and no did I just choose hard? Oh, I can't even tell. Yeah, the fact it's got no edits and no video of myself, plays against its behaviour. And also, the thing to remember is the fact that this is kind of the only reason why I'm doing it like this on YouTube is because of the fact that I need the footage for this league. I'm kind of hoping that in the future I'm going to be able to do different things. We're going to be able to, play different games, and actually start beefing up the content in on this channel. However, at the same time, I do have another YouTube channel, partner in another YouTube channel where me and a friend of mine, we do podcasts. It's called the Two Dudes Podcast. If you just Google the Two Dudes or at TTD the Two Dudes on any of the social media platforms, that's how you'll find us. I'm going to go out on mediums now. I have done both. Cool. Oh, yeah, Betty Boy's back. That means I've got a teammate. That's awesome. Right. I've got loads of different setups for this. However, this is easily the fastest one. I might do a couple more laps. However, I've only got 17 minutes. Right. I'm just going to go out. And we'll see how we do. Oh, Crovia's internet's gone again. So yeah, if you go over to the Two Dudes, mostly we're talking about nerd stuff like One Division, and we also do, so I'm a writer by trade, so we do pitches. So it's pitch meeting. Oh, Tirash has already retired. What in the world happened there? Oh, that's not a good one. Yeah, so we also do pitch meetings where we kind of, because we can't do pitches in an elevator, sticking to 2 minutes, as you can imagine, for me is quite difficult. So we actually do half-an-hour pitches. It's called Stuck in the Elevator Pitch. It's quite ingenious, really. Thank you. You can applaud in your own time. I can imagine the applaud, to be honest. I don't need you to audibly show it. I know you're applauding. It's a good idea. Anyway. Yeah, so it's called Stuck in the Elevator Pitch. That's what we'll be talking about. But we are hoping at some point soon, as I said, to get some actual gaming content on there as well. Because we both love our video games. We both play constantly. And we kind of play on video games with each other quite a lot as well. Right, so is this Renault going to speed up, or is he going to stay there? Right, I'm about to start my first flying lap. I am going to kind of concentrate for it. Oh, you are getting out of the way. Sorry, Mr. Renault, I thought I was giving you space. I'm very sorry about that. Right. Let's see, shall we? Slipstream, especially down that back straight, is going to be vital in this race. Oh, by the way, if you like my commentaries, if you want to hear different things, if you want to hear me commentate over some of the races, just let me know. Because I kind of want to do that. In fact, I probably want to do that more than I want to race. So this Renault is now stuck behind me after letting me through. See that tiny little section there between sector 2 and 3 is where I really struggle. As you can see, the exit there. Dude, I'm on my fast lap. I don't know what you're playing at. Why are you racing me now? Why are you doing that? I think that was the extremist, which is really annoying. Sorry guys, I went a bit silent and I was just trying to honestly think of why you would do something so stupid, but oh well. It is what it is. I'm gonna have to pit this lap now. But to be honest, this was never a
come in at the end of this lap.
Yeah, this was never a lap that I wanted to keep. But it'd have been nice to see how I'd have actually fared up against people. God, 131, damn, that's fast. That's my medium tire anyway. Yeah, I think he's now holding up other people. Right. Shall we see what other people are doing? Don't know how much time I've got left in this session. I might want to do one soft run and then come back and then do another soft run at the end. I'm worried about traffic. As you saw there, that back straight is a nightmare for traffic because it's the kind of straight where it's the kind of straight that slipstream is a massive thing, and so if someone is slightly faster than you behind,
so far, our fastest lap is a 1:34.9.
Yeah, if someone's slightly faster than you behind, they're going to be able to overtake you. But we'll see. Yeah, I'm quite a fair bit slower than everyone else. Wow, I am a ton slower than everyone else. Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna go out. I've never been like, I've always been one of the slower guys, don't get me wrong, but I've never been this but behind everyone. When I come back in after this run, one of the things I need to figure out is what the... Let's go past. Go on. Yeah, one of the things I need to figure out is the what the weather's going to be like in the race, because so many people get caught out on that. I mean, it doesn't matter for me because I'll be finishing quite low on the grid, but so yeah, this section here, out of that corner, down to this, is where I'm the lowest. And that last bit before the end of Sector 2, the last couple of corners before the end of Sector 2, after that long sweeping right-hander, I just can't figure out why I'm nowhere near the same level as everyone else. Like, I'm used to being off, as I've said, but that far is ridiculous. Right, let's see, count, shall we? Look at this first corner. Slowly decelerate. And it's all about this exit. That's what it matters. Crovey cannot catch a break. So yeah, this section here, if someone can explain why even at full acceleration I'm slower by about 3/10 than everyone else around that section, that'd be great, because I just can't fathom it. I just can't figure it out. I can't get it. Please, can this... Yeah, thank you, Mr. Mercedes. I think that's probably Super Steve. I need to turn the labels back on. That's something I need to do. Do that back on. Oh! That's the first time I've done that. I'm still way off everyone else. I don't think this lap is going to be any faster, so...
laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, it's this lap I'm next, so I need to pit anyway.
Didn't catch that. Say again.
I said box this lap.
Pitting
Box this lap.
Then come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Thank you. It is faster though. That's interesting. I mean, Mr. Haas didn't have to get out of the way there, but I am trying to see how I can do. I just pushed too much on the exit of that last corner. Huh. Is that better than my medium time though? I think it is. There's no way I'm faster than my other time. Can I do 2 laps on Rich though? I think I can, which is good to know for the final section, well, sector of this track. No. Final No, what am I saying? Final bit of the session. God. You know, anyone would think English isn't my first language, but it is, and I'm just crap at it. That's what happens when you're from Birmingham. It'd be interesting how many people would have guessed that I'm from Birmingham though. Right. Oh, just found out what... I just found out what happened to Tirash. So the Haas that went out as they were exiting the pit, all their assists were disabled. So it meant that they just went straight from the pit lane into a wall. It's not fun. It's not fun.
Our best lap so far is a
Oh, I've got a viewer. Hello, whoever that is. I have no idea who you are. You probably know one important. Or you might be my girlfriend. Who knows? And that's not a pickup line. Please, no one never use that pickup line. That's atrocious. What I mean is, it might actually be my girlfriend watching this. In fact, anyone who does use that pickup line, if you ever do, that's brilliant. Just tell me. I want to know. I want to know if it worked, because that'd be hilarious. Right, shall we see how people are doing? We've got 4 minutes left. I really want to get out in the next couple of minutes. Optics on a final lap. Alright, let's see where people are. I want to try and fit in between the Ferrari and the Williams. Right, I'm on that. Okay, if I go out now, should be able to fit out. Right, let's see how we do. That's one going past. Has the Ferrari pitted? The Ferrari has pitted. Cool. Should get out in front of that Williams. Let's go on to lean, just so I don't get in the way of anyone. I don't screw up my own thing. Right. I should be able to do 2 laps and then finish, which is great. My only bother will be if I invalidate my lap the same way as I did last time, I'm screwed. Right. These two behind me, I've got Williams and my teammate behind me. I'm honestly pleased that my teammate is on this now, because he scores the big points and I don't. And if we want any hope of finishing in the top 5, which would be awesome, to be honest, my first season, we need him. Simple as. We just do. The team's championship in this one has everything to do with consistency, and both of us consistently race. To be honest, in the top teams, you kind of have everyone who's consistently racing. So it's, you know, it's not often that anyone who's leading in both drivers and the Constructors' Championship don't have someone who is, like, have both people who is consistent in terms of, like, turning up to races. I think the only person who I haven't seen in a while, I don't know if he's on this actually, is Jonathan Cox. Because he's, like, usually blistering. He won the championship last year. Usually the one who's properly vying for the top spots. And I don't know, he missed the last race, I know that much, but I don't know if he's missing this race as well. So here we are, hopefully I'm second to last flying lap. Williams has gone off. That's soz on Pat. So let's see, shall we? Once again, that corner I'm just not good at. Let's see what happens, shall we? Round to the final corner. This is where I invalidated my lap last time. I've really got to be careful here this time. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit too cautious. I probably lost a fair bit of time there, but Yeah, alright. I mean, I know that's technically last out of everyone who's actually done a time. But in terms of getting into the top 10, which is kind of all I care about, I'm happy with that. I mean, yeah, it'd be nice to gain some time on Grimo, which I'm not going to do. LH44 being 11th is crazy. I didn't check the weather. Oh, that might be interesting, because it's interesting to see LH44 on mediums. Because unless he hasn't checked it as well, that means it's going to be dry. Because he's going to want... He's a fast driver, he should be in the top lot, really. But yeah, unless he's... Yeah, he's going to want to be on the softs if it's going to rain. Unless he's not seen it. So I'm taking that as it's going to be dry. So let's see what this time is. I was faster in the middle sector. Oh, that could have really screwed up my last lap, but not bad. So Extremist put something on here. Well, he's put something on the Discord, which is literally just a picture of the leaderboard for the qualifying. Don't know why. So, FT in first. Yeah, he's the teammate of Jonathan Cox, so Jonathan Cox isn't in the race. Yeah. Let's put on... Let's sort out... No... OSD. I want no time off driver tags. That's one. Yeah, 13th, not bad. So he's called out 2 people for being 9th and 10th. Benny Boy, my teammate, and Fayeraz. So I don't know why. Unless he thinks they should be higher. I honestly couldn't tell you. Who knows? But right, into the race. God, I'm nervous for this. I'm always nervous for this. But I'm pleased because Sols and Pat's ahead of me. Really need to be careful into this first corner. I'm going to try and go around the outside more than anywhere else because it's the second corner. Into that little exit part. That's what matters. So you exit out of there. If I can get the inside line to there, I'm going to have to be careful because you can really get squeezed. Oh, maybe I should go on the inside then. I'm not sure now. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah. Well, Lando Norris is streaming. Be interesting to see what people thought of the new launch. Ah, a one-stop. Alright. Let's try for a one-stop. I didn't see the fucking weather again. That's what we're asking, Jeff. Most people are starting on wets though. So formation lap, here we go again.
Right, let's get the car up to temperature on this lap. We're learning the gears, so go through them all if you can.
Yeah, I'll go through my gears as much as possible, Jeff. Thank you very much for that. but annoyingly at the moment I'm just going to try and keep behind Grimo and not run into the back of him. Right, let's have a look at my temperatures at the moment. To be honest, my left hand side is fairly alright. And again guys, we want to be getting it to about 85 I'd say. The outer ring one, that is the surface temperature, the other one is the carcass. Carcass is the one that kind of heats up on itself, depending on how like hot your surface temperature is. The surface temperature one is the one that fluctuates more. As you can see, it's gone from 80 to 100 in one corner. Right, I'm going to ask about weather. Weather report.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being. Dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Well, if no one's expected, yeah, it should be. Right, it's this strength that you get to be working your tyres really more than anywhere else. There's a massive gap between the Mercedes and the pink Mercedes out in front, as you can see on the bottom mini-map. That's interesting. That means the front runners are going to have really cold tyres if they're not careful. Right. Yeah, what do people think of the new Alfa Romeos we've got one in front of us? Because, personally, I think it looks a hell of a lot better. I really like it. I think it's a really nice design. I like the majority white to red. It reminds me quite a lot of the old Toyota, which makes me quite laugh because that's kind of the look I was going to go for in my team before I decided to put on same colour as everyone else, blue.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient.
So yeah, I really quite like it. I do find it interesting though how Kubica was there, which is the first time we've seen a test driver there. Here we go. Cotton Jake Lee, you're the host. Oh, right. Same as always. Avoid a crash, if you can. Connected, didn't it? We had one like this last week, where it just got so long, we just wondered whether it had crashed, but it hasn't, which is good. I don't know if this affects our tyres, I'll be honest with you. Yep. Crovy's got no internet again. So they've asked Jake Lee in the chat what's happening. It still says waiting for players. Well, that's interesting. Might be no lights, let alone lights out here. Which is alright, because as I said, yeah, it looks like people are we're going to be restarting. As I said, that's alright, because we have got the list for the custom grid. Looks like we're going to be waiting a fair bit more. Annoyingly, I can't do anything. We're just debating whether we are restarting. Yeah, alright. We're having to restart, so I'm going to have to quit the application.